It's 4 a.m., and the house feels like it's holding its breath. I'm standing in the kitchen, a cold cup of coffee in my hand, staring at a calendar marked with doctor's appointments, school pickups, and bills I can't pay. My mother's frail voice calls from upstairs, needing help, while my phone buzzes with a text from my daughter, asking for money again. I'm caught, squeezed between aging parents and adult kids who still need me, my own life slipping through the cracks. I found a note tonight, tucked in an old journal, written in my own handwriting. When did I disappear? The truth is, they don't want you to know why you're breaking under this pressure. But I'm going to tell you. Are you ready to hear the secret they've kept from you? Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and drop a comment below. Let me know you're ready to step out of the shadows. You feel it, don't you? The weight of being everything to everyone. You're the one driving your aging mother to doctor's appointments, managing her medications, her meals, her fears. You're the one bailing out your adult son when his rent is late, or watching your grandkids when your daughter's life falls apart. You're the sandwich generation, caught between caring for parents who are fading and children who can't seem to stand on their own. It's not just exhausting, it's suffocating. Your time, your energy, your dreams, they're disappearing, and no one talks about it. They call it family duty, but it feels like a trap. The truth is, this pressure isn't an accident. It's a system designed to keep you stretched thin, too tired to question, too broken to fight back. Let me tell you about Susan, 62, who I met at a caregiver support group in Ohio. She was caring for her 88-year-old father with dementia while helping her 35-year-old daughter, a single mom, with childcare and bills. Susan hadn't slept a full night in years. "I love them," she told me, her voice cracking, "but I'm losing me." Then there's David, 70, who spent his retirement savings on his mother's nursing home while covering his son's car payments. He said, "I thought I'd be free by now, traveling, living. Instead, I'm everybody's lifeline." These aren't just stories, they're proof of a world that expects you to carry the load alone. The system, healthcare, social services, even family dynamics, counts on your sacrifice. But why? Here's the secret they don't want you to know. Caregiving pressure isn't just a personal burden, it's a societal setup. The healthcare system leaves gaps, forcing you to step in for aging parents because long-term care is unaffordable or inaccessible. The economy keeps your adult kids dependent, with stagnant wages and skyrocketing costs. You're not just a caregiver, you're a stopgap, propping up a broken system that profits from your exhaustion. Nursing homes cost $8,000 a month on average. Government programs like Medicaid are a maze of red tape. Meanwhile, your kids face a job market where 40% of young adults need parental help to survive. This isn't coincidence, it's design. They want you too overwhelmed to notice the strings being pulled. Let's dig deeper into why you're caught in this vice. Caring for aging parents isn't just love, it's a full-time job with no pay, no training, no breaks. You're managing medications, navigating insurance, handling emergencies, all while grieving the person your parent used to be. Then there's your kids or grandkids, grown, but not independent. They're back home, or calling for help with rent, childcare, student loans. You're 50, 60, 70, dreaming of your own time, but you're stuck being the glue for 2 generations. And society, it's complicit. There's no universal healthcare to ease your parents' needs. No robust safety net for your kids. The system bets on your guilt, your love, your sense of duty to keep you running on empty. I spoke to Linda, 65, who said, "I'm not living, I'm surviving for everyone else." That's not family. That's exploitation. The truth is, you're not supposed to see this. They want you to believe this pressure is your fault, your failure to balance it all. But it's not. The deck is stacked. Hospitals discharge patients too soon, knowing you'll pick up the slack. Social services offer crumbs, expecting you to fill the gaps. Your kids face a world where a college degree costs $100,000 and a starter home is $400,000. You're not failing them, they're being failed by a system that leaves you holding the pieces. But you're not powerless. You've carried this load because you're strong, and that strength can set you free. There are 5 ways to break this cycle, to protect your life while still caring for those you love. These aren't just tips, they're your rebellion against a world that wants you crushed. The first way is to set boundaries with fierce love. Love doesn't mean saying yes to every demand. You can care for your parents without being their 24/7 nurse. You can help your kids without bankrolling their lives. I met Barbara, 60, who was drowning in caregiving for her mother and grandkids. She started saying no. Her mother's non-emergency calls waited until morning. Her daughter took on more childcare. I felt guilty at first, Barbara said, but now I have time to breathe. Set limits. 1 day a week for your parents' needs, 1 task a month for your kids. Teach them to fish, help your parents navigate community resources, guide your kids to financial literacy programs. Your love is boundless. Your energy isn't. Protect it. The second way is to build a support network before you break. You can't do this alone, and you weren't meant to. Find allies, siblings, cousins, neighbors, friends. Share the load. I talked to George, 68, who was caring for his father and helping his son. He formed a care team with his sister and a neighbor, splitting tasks like grocery runs and doctor visits. I thought I had to be the hero, he said. Turns out, I just needed help. Look for local caregiver groups, online forums, or church communities. Even one ally can lighten the weight. The system wants you isolated. Don't let it win. The third way is to use resources the system hides. There are programs, Medicare, Medicaid, area agencies on aging, that can ease the burden, but they're buried in bureaucracy. Research them. I met Diane, 63, who found a local senior center that offered free respite care for her mother, giving her a day off each week. For her daughter, she connected with a job training program that reduced financial dependence. I had to dig, Diane said, but it was there. Call your local aging office. Explore nonprofit grants for caregivers. Teach your kids about budgeting apps or loan forgiveness programs. The system won't hand you solutions, you have to hunt them. The fourth way is to prioritize your health like it's a lifeline. Caregiving stress kills. Heart disease risk rises 23% for caregivers. Depression hits 30%. You can't pour from an empty cup. Eat whole foods, vegetables, lean protein, nuts, to keep your energy up. Walk 20 minutes a day, even if it's around the block. Sleep when you can, nap when your parent naps, set a bedtime routine. I spoke to Ellen, 70, who started yoga to manage stress while caring for her father and grandkids. I thought self-care was selfish, she said. Now I know it's survival. Your health isn't a luxury, it's your armor. The fifth way is to reclaim your identity. You're more than a caregiver. You're a person with dreams, passions, a life worth living. Carve out time for you, a hobby, a coffee with a friend, a quiet hour with a book. I met Ruth, 58, who was lost in caring for her mother and son. She started painting again, 1 hour a week. It reminded me who I am, she said. Write down one thing you love, gardening, music, writing, and do it, even for 10 minutes. The system wants you to forget yourself. Don't. You're not just here for others, you're here for you. You're still here, listening, and that means you're ready to fight back. The pressure of caregiving isn't your fault, it's a world that thrives on your sacrifice. But you're stronger than they know. Set boundaries. Build a network. Find resources. Protect your health. Reclaim your identity. These 5 ways aren't just strategies, they're your declaration of freedom. You've carried the weight of 2 generations. Now carry yourself. Share your story in the comments. What's one step you're taking today? Subscribe, like, and let's build a community that refuses to break. The truth is yours now. Use it.